You got this guy's name?
Yeah, BMW is registered to a Jeff Trubin, no prior, single, lives downtown.
Couldn't get anything. Guy's still unconscious.
Pretty brutal beating. I mean, it happened inside the car, then maybe somebody dragged him out, beat him some more. I don't know, maybe it was a domestic, maybe it was a passenger.
This one doesn't really add up.
2261, can I get a direct mobile to whoever is assigned paper at Astor and Scott? I think I got a related incident.
Yeah, 5021 Ida. We're held down at Astor and Scott.
I'm 2 blocks south from you. Got something strange. Think you might want to talk to this witness.
We'll take it.
Copy that. We're on the way.
Seems way too coincidental not to be related to your accident. He called 911 about 30 minutes ago.
All right. Hey, sir. Detective Halston. This is Detective Upstead.
Sir, you mind going through it again?
Yeah, sure. So I was working right over there, and I heard some screaming. So I looked over, and I saw 3 guys go past wearing masks.
Masks.
Yeah, ski masks. They were running like hell. One of them had a crowbar. Another was tucking something into their waistband. A gun, I guess. Then all of a sudden, a gray SUV came up. And they hopped in and sped away. And about a minute later, a blue BMW came speeding by.
Blue BMW.
I could see the driver. His face was really bloody.
What about the gray SUV? Did you get a look at that driver, get the plates?
No, I'm sorry. All I saw were the kids in the mask and the side of the SUV.
Kids?
I mean, I didn't see their faces, but by the way they're running, the way they were dressed, the way they were screaming at each other, I could tell they were kids. Seemed like teenagers.
Curtis. Failed carjacking. Been a 40% increase in carjackings in that neighborhood this month alone. Perfect territory. It's a through line from downtown. Usually pretty void of pedestrians, meaning it's a hell of a lot of high-end vehicles on a quiet street.
The victim was driving a $90,000 BMW, and there was evidence of a beating inside and outside the car, so they pulled him out.
So a new young crew tries to jack Jeff's car. Things go wrong. Maybe Jeff fights back, or kids get spooked. Crew takes off, hop in their buddy's car, and Jeff tries to drive away.
I got a hit on the offender's car. Gray SUV was clocked on pod.
Did you guys check it out?
Yeah, go ahead.
Call came in over the zone, on-view carjacking, 3 masked offenders. Sounds a whole lot like our crew. Jay and I are around the corner. Call came from the intersection of Costner and Jay!
Chicago PD, stop!
Chicago PD! Get your hands up! Come on! Call spot a 5-3 masked offenders fleeing on foot. It's okay. It's okay. We got you. There's 2 of them are armed. They went that way. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. This car. Married, no children, no priors. The kids that we saw fleeing looks like they were 3 males and a female.
Ruzek's talking to a witness, says he saw 2 kids rush the car.
2? What happened to the 3rd?
Don't know, says he saw 2. Here's what's weird. The kids ran up, they opened the doors, they ripped the victim out, they beat him, and then they took off running.
So what, you guys got here and scared them before they can actually take the car?
I don't think so. We got here right as the SUV was about to hit the alley. Seemed like a getaway car.
You don't need a getaway car for a carjacking.
No.
Guy's pockets were rabbited. No wallet. Maybe we're looking at a robbery crew.
Hell of a lot of trouble for a wallet.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right, keep working the scene. I mean, we got 1 witness, maybe there are more. Dig into this, Troy. Search that SUV top to bottom. Whole thing's evidence.
Yeah.
Matt, our 2 victims, Jeff and Troy, are conscious, but they're refusing police help. They don't want to talk.
Huh.
We searched the SUV top to bottom. We found $2 grand in cash and 6 wallets with the IDs in them. Upton and Atwater chasing that right now. The car's loaded with stuff. It's like these are street kids. They're living in there. Maybe they use the car when it gets cold out.
Right, so we ran down those profiles of those other robbery victims from the 6 wallets. Definitely a pattern.
They're all men?
Yeah. 3 of the IDs have prior pops for solicitation. So we ran the crime scenes with that information in mind. First one is 5 blocks from a male stroll. Second one is 2 blocks from a corner vice recently ID'd.
And kids are prostitutes robbing their johns.
Yeah. Which makes sense why our witness only saw 2 kids rush the car. The 3rd one was already inside. They take the job, get into a car, go into a quiet place. The other kids are there waiting and rush the car.
Explains our $2 grand in cash.
So the kids get tired of touching their johns, find a new way to make money. I mean, they're doing this to survive, right?
Well, let's run that DCFS list again with this in mind. Loop and vice. Hit every strolling corner young prostitutes